Hi, today I'm going to make for you a fig tart. I'm going to use phyllo dough for a crust to add a nice pizzazz to the crust. You can really use anything. You can use store-bought pie crust, but to make it really unique and give it this nice, wonderful texture and flavor, use phyllo tart. So we're going to use fresh figs. Figs, this unassuming, it's not a fruit, by the way. It's a flower that's flowered within. So you peel this nice skin. See how beautiful that is. Just stunning. Flavor is amazing. I eat while I'm cooking, but since I'm not supposed to talk while I'm my mouth full, according to my mom, so I'll stop eating. We're going to make first thing the syrup. Syrup, you can make it for a few days ahead of time. You can make it an hour before. So for the syrup, basically it's easy. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. That's a basic syrup. But for me, I feel I like flavors. I like people to, to guess, what is this flavor is? Let me try, let me guess. So awaken your senses. I'm using anise seed because I feel anise seed goes good with figs. You can use ginger if you like, you can use cardamom. You don't have to use anything, but I like anise, orange zest. And then we're going to turn the stove on, bring it to boil. When it starts to boil, we're going to add some walnut and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Okay, so while this one is boiling, we already melted about 4 tablespoons of butter. You don't need more than that because we're only using about 10 to 12 phyllo sheet. Phyllo dough is extremely thin dough. All the old timers in the Middle East, they used to make it from scratch. And you go to their home and phyllo time, and there's sheets on the table, sheets on the bed. It's not hard to make, but it's extremely time consuming. I'm not lying to you, I don't make it. I buy store-bought and I'm happy with it. I hope that you tried phyllo dough before, but if you didn't, that's how thin it is. See, if you buy it from the store and a little bit crunchy dry, that means it's not good to use. Return it. So we're going to start by taking the tart and just brush it with butter. Brush it aside. What I do when I'm cooking, I put music on, keep me going. So it depends on the mood. Rumba, samba, belly dance. Just put something to keep you moving, to keep you enjoying. The crust is not as big as the tart, so I do it crosswise. First one, gently. Just brush the side first. Take the butter. We go this side, gently. So now I have about 6 layers of phyllo dough. So what I'm going to do, this is toasted crushed walnut. The reason I'm adding walnut again is for the texture. Sprinkle. Now we go back into the phyllo dough. Okay, we're going to put the last layer of butter. I'm going to gently now try to fold it into the crust. All right. What I do then, I go this way. The phyllo dough won't puff up. I want it to cook to become crispier and crispier. So 325 is perfect, even 300 for about 10-15 minutes. When you look at it, it'll be nice and golden. But meanwhile, we're going to put it in the fridge. Anytime you use butter, refrigerate your dough or crust, whatever, for about 5 minutes. Okay, this one is, my syrup is done. So I'm going to add my Grand Marnier. Man, it's good. So for the sake of time, I already baked one tart for you. So when you bake it in the oven, you take it out and then you brush it. So brush the whole thing in the syrup. So this is walnut and some of the anise. I'm going to spread them. All right. And you're saying, okay, where's the figs? Now we put the cheese. So I take the mascarpone cheese and I just whip it really good. Make it easier for me to spread. And don't worry about how it looks because the fig's going to cover it. No waste. Secret ingredient, or the ingredient that's going to make people say, huh? It's feta cheese. Crumbled feta cheese for saltiness and different texture. So this is about 2 tablespoons. You can put more. Now we're going to add our wonderful, beautiful figs. But always keep the cut side up because you want to show off this beautiful beauty. More of the syrup, drizzle it over. Remember, it has Grand Marnier, it has anise, it has the flavor of the walnut. And then finale, little bit of sea salt. And as with Julia Child says, bon appetit.